obviously disappointed, but give credit to Indiana, and it's a good football team, and knew coming in there a good team, and a lot of respect for Tom and what he and the staff and players have done, but anytime you get a chance to play, you and compete, you want to win, and obviously, I thought I thought the kids put it out there and played and put forth the effort. There's that I really do believe, but you gotta score more points to give yourself a better chance to win, and we didn't. Field goals in the red zone and touchdowns in the red zone. It's that makes a difference. And New coming in, they did a heck of a job as a defense of taking the ball away, and we had the sack fumble, and off of we just got a guy go the wrong way, but you gotta play good football to give yourself a chance to be a good football team, and if you're not doing that, you make it harder, and we're a little rushed on the second pick. You just got through it and a little quick and didn't make it happen, and penalties, offensively, defensively, special teams. We didn't help ourselves, so got to do. I think it comes back to good football gives you a chance to win, and there was a lot of great effort and I think moments of really good play, but not enough, and you got to stack it together. And I thought defensively we did a nice job of stopping the run, and we're good, and it's some talented receivers, and I thought we did a good job, a lot of things defensively, and had I think it was after the interception, have a chance to we get a takeaway, and so it doesn't hurt you that way, but it's we gotta, if you want to beat a good team, you gotta play good football, and I think we had moments of it, but we certainly didn't play well enough.
If you have a question, just drop me a line in the chat. We'll start with Jeff Patrikas.
Yeah, Paul, I know you guys are missing some people because of injury and there's a lack of flow, but do you think you're doing a good enough job in your eyes maximizing your talent on offense?
Well, I mean, it's you got to look at it and see. I mean, are we? We've had 2 games now where we didn't score a lot of points, and there's obviously we had 2 games before we scored a lot of points, and it's something you look at the whole time. I don't know that I got the answer for you right now on that. I thought some guys stepped up, and that part was good. I thought Chim did some things offensively. Jalen continues to give us some plays, and yet we get big run and we get a holding call on it and come back, but obviously we got to score more points than what we've been doing to give ourselves a chance.
We'll go over to Steve.
Obviously, there were the 2 turnovers, but just overall, y'all had several drives inside Indiana's 40-yard line that didn't cut that. You had to settle for field goals or nothing. Just what was it about Indiana's defense they were able to kind of stiffen whenever y'all got across that 40?
Well, I mean, it's I know the two third down plays in the red zone where we did kick field goals end up going to KP, and we didn't finish off the play there. And then at the end of the game, we didn't make the plays down there. I don't know. I'm anxious to go look at it, but to beat good teams, you gotta make plays, and we certainly didn't make enough offensively.
Yeah, Paul, you mentioned the way the defense played today. when you have an opponent that has the receiving talent that they do, what did you think that the secondary did to limit the big plays for the most part? Only had a couple of busts down the field.
I thought that, they had, defense staff put together a nice plan, and I thought, combination, I thought we did a good job of getting pressure on their quarterback, and I thought our guys, rose up to the occasion. Knew we had, we're going to face some good receivers, and I thought guys made some plays. That they got us on the one where they dropped it, the kind of a coverage beater, and they got us on that. But I thought guys competed, and I thought it was a good example. Just on the sideline watching it was good run defense takes all 11. Good pass defense takes all 11. And thought there was a lot of really there's some good play being done by our defense tonight.
Go over to Josh.
Paul, I know you mentioned those 2 plays to KP on the third downs that ended up in field goals. Did you guys get the look that you wanted there? Was that sort of what you were looking for from Indiana to do defensively, and that was what you guys were looking to do on that play?
Well, they had a couple of different things that they'd been showing down there, and knew that was a possibility, and so I thought, kind of the way it was going, it wasn't surprised the ball went there, and I thought that, I'm anxious to see one on the other one. I thought, KB would have been a nice play, but I thought he had a chance to make it on the second one. And, it's obviously anxious to go back and see it, but, it's play that we've worked and felt like we had a chance, and it kind of played out, knowing that would be one of the options. There's other, you go through it and there's a few, but if they're going to give you something, then that was a possibility. And we didn't execute it, right? We didn't make it happen.
We've got time for one more for Coach. We'll go to Jeff.
Paul, I don't know if you could tell from the sideline, but it looked like they really paid close attention to Jake down in the red zone. Did you anticipate that coming in because of his success with Graham?
We did, and you kind of saw that on film, against Penn State, who's got a good player, and in 17, Foom got the same deal, and so certainly, rightfully so, they knew, and he's a good football player, and they know that, and that's when you need the other guys also to step up, and bottom line is you get those opportunities, especially a close game like that. Those end up becoming the difference maker, right? And so it's obviously, we're gonna do all we can as coaches to help them and get a chance to come back. And how does each guy and how do we as a team find a way to get better and get prepared and ready for our next opportunity.
We'll take one last one from Jim Halsey.
Paul, how much center had Tanner Bortolini played for you before he got to UW, and how much work has he got in camp and this week, and how do you think he did today?
Yeah, I'm anxious to see, certainly from the flow of the game, I thought he did a nice job. We didn't have any, to my knowledge, and I don't know, I go back, but the snap problems weren't there. We had a day in camp, Jim, where he kind of the same type of thing where he had centers go down and he jumped in and really took all the reps of the day. And I was impressed with his kind of the poise that he had then. And I thought he handled it well tonight also. And so certainly I can't say that I could really speak knowledgeably on the play itself, but I thought the other linemen and really the guys around him did a good job of bracing me. He'd been working it, Cormac had gotten hurt, and so Tanner had been getting some reps. Kind of went in this week with knowing that if something happened with Caden, it would be Tanner. So he'd been obviously getting that, but certainly, and you hate it because of the injury, but didn't necessarily think he'd get what he got. But I thought, he gave everyone else a chance to go, and I'm curious to see how he actually did play. But you appreciate that out of him, certainly.